Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am doing a full face of first impressions. So today I actually have a full face because normally I tend to have a couple of products here and a couple of products there, but today I have a full face and I'm very excited because a lot of these things I've been picking up quite recently and I was saving for this type of video. So first we're going to start on the lips because I have a lip balm that I want to try for the first time. So this is the NARS Mini Afterglow lip balm. So these are not new by any means, but I saw this on the NARS website for like £10 during their Black Friday sale and I thought I would pick it up and try them. So a lot of people do rave about these a lot, so I don't even know if I can read what the shades are because my eyes are so bad. We've got Fast Lane and Deep Throat. I don't know which one I'm going to try, but I might just try this one because I don't even know what one this is. Let's have a look. This is Deep Throat, so we're gonna put this on. I mean, I use lip balms obviously all the time, not on camera, but I thought I would give it a go today because it's a makeup product I wanted to try for ages, so let's just try this. Okay, first impressions are very, very creamy and very like soothing, which is what I like in my lip balms because it's the season for very dry and chapped lips. So I'm going to obviously keep this on for the video until I get to the lip product at the end, but it is really nice and glowy, so I could probably use that as an everyday lip balm. So let's go on to primer. So I have a brand new primer by Technic. It's very reminiscent of another product that we have seen on my channel numerous times. It's just very reminiscent of the Putty Primer by ELF. And to be honest, that's what Technic and W7 are really about. I honestly think that they are just a dupe brand, and again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'd like to see some kind of originality from some brands. So I'm going to do what I normally do, which is use my spatula and then put it in, like blend it in with my with the brush basically. So I'm just going to take the kind of standard amount. So this is the vitamin C one, I believe, and it does smell of like, I don't know, it's got a hint of like orange to it, although I don't think it's like a citrus type of one. So this is just a pore perfector, just primer. I got this from the beauty outlet quite recently when I went to my local one like I do, and it was about £3.50. So again, not too bad. I mean, it's very, very affordable for, you know, a makeup brand. So let's just see how this feels. Well, that has definitely made my skin feel extremely soft. I mean, it's really just meant to be like a pore filling primer, and it does help my skin look a bit bright as well. So I'm going to give that a minute to settle in, but let's go on to foundation. So again, when I was at the beauty outlet, I picked up a couple of other products, but Technic have a new foundation. So this is the Pro Glow lightweight foundation. So this is in a little pipette, and this is in the shade, I think it's like 1 ivory or 2 ivory or something like that. They didn't have many shades there, in all honesty. I think they had about 3 shades, which is not great because who the hell is going to use like 3 shades? But I'm going to give us a bit of a shake to see how it goes. So I'm just going to put some on my ISO Clean palette so I don't get it all over my hand, and I'm going to start with maybe, oh, it's not coming out. Let's just start off with this amount because who knows what it's like, and who knows, I mean, it says it's lightweight coverage, but we'll just see. So I'm just going to use a sponge. I'm just going to tap and blend. I mean, it looks okay on the palette, like for color wise, so I'm going to see. I mean, this is literally like the 2nd shade, so I hope it's not too orange on me. It's already looking a tad orange, but we do have a concealer today to kind of even it out if we have to. Okay, this shade is not for me. This is an extremely tanned foundation, and I am looking very orange. So this is completely not what I wanted to look like. As you could probably tell, I have very pale skin and now I have very orange face. We're just gonna keep on adding some so I can actually get an even tone, and then I will hopefully be able to fix it with some type of concealer. But honestly, like I mentioned, when I was purchasing this, there was like 2 or 3 shades there, and I didn't realize that this is gonna be, yeah, not obviously not up my street at all. All right, let's move on. Let's go on to concealer. So I've had this for a while, but this is from Primark. So this is the PS Concealer Conceal and Illuminate Under Eye Concealer, and this was £3. This is in the shade Ivory. So I'm hoping that this will rescue my eyes. I don't know how I'm supposed to use this. Oh, it's a clicker. So we're gonna see if it does anything and how long it will take to come out. All right, it's finally here. Oh my god, this is oxidized so much. Okay, I know it's an under eye concealer, but I'm gonna see if I can add it anywhere else. I'm definitely not gonna keep this foundation because although it feels quite nice, I can't use this on a regular basis. This is absolutely insane. Okay, I think I might have put too much on, but that's fine for concealer. But we're just gonna do what we can to make ourselves look a little bit more presentable. To be fair, that has really helped even everything out. I still look a tad orange. I'm not gonna add as much anymore because I don't want to look so ridiculously cakey, but I am adding just a tiny bit onto my nose just to kind of brighten things or just make myself again look much better. Right, well that has definitely helped. This is an absolute fail of a shade. I honestly don't know if it was labelled incorrectly. I don't know if I'm just blind and didn't pick up the correct shade, but this is a no. So now we're going to go on to bronzer. So I wasn't planning on my foundation to not match me, so I did pick up a bronzer from Primark as well. This is the Bronze Whip. This was £4.50, and I feel like this is definitely going to help me. Probably not today, but I will use some of it just to see how it works. But again, with the problem that I had with this is that it was not labelled what shade it was, so I had to literally look underneath and just kind of pray that it was the correct one. So I'm just going to take some of it on my sponge, and we're just going to put it in the normal places that I would bronze, but I'm not going to add too much today because we don't need to look any more ridiculous. And this is obviously going to be a dupe for the NARS bronzer, the cream bronzer, and maybe even the Charlotte Tilbury one. But so many brands have like brought out this cream bronzer now, which is definitely all the rage at the moment. But I don't know about now because it's so gloomy and like deep dark outside. So obviously I don't know how many people tend to bronze in this time of year, but oh god, I'm just going to bring this down to my neck so it is kind of blending in. First impression on this is quite nice. It does blend very nicely. I don't know how much you can actually tell because I've tried to not put on too much because of the foundation. So let's just set everything down. So I have a new powder. So this is by Elf. This is their Halo Glow setting powder. I didn't even know this had come out. I was on the Elf website to purchase a new item that I will show you later, and they had this on here, and I had absolutely, again, no idea that they released a powder. I think this is just a standard translucent powder, so it sets makeup and creates a soft focus, a luminous finish. So yeah, you basically have the pot like this, you turn it, and it also says on the lid to pour the powder into here. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to take some, I don't know how much, but I'm going to just take this, and I'm going to get my powder brush, and we're just going to set everything in because I have no more cream products that I'm going to try today. So let's just set everything in. Okay, so that has definitely set everything into place. I'm not going to say it is so far the most amazing powder I've ever tried because I don't think it's kind of that on first impressions, but it is quite nice. I'm just really frustrated by this foundation, but we're going to move on. So we're going to go on to blush now. So we're finally going to try the Benefit Mini Blush. So this is in the shade Shelly, I think. So I got this part of like a box that Boots were doing. So I think I got the box for like £30 and it was worth at least like £70, and I've been wanting to try this for ages. So it's a really kind of like nice orange pink tone. So we're just going to get this on one of my trusty brushes, tap off any excess, and let's hope it looks good on me. So let's get this on. Oh, it's very pink. That's not bad. I'm kind of starting to appreciate pink blushes, but I don't want to look too pink, to be honest, because it's not my favorite tone, but I do like a pink one-ish. Oh, that's very luminizing, I must say. Like, I don't think it has any kind of glitter aspects in it. So, oh, it is, it's the shimmer finish. So this is the blah blah blah, where is it, seashell pink blush on cheeks for a rosy radiant flush and a soft shimmer finish. It definitely is that. So that's really helpful. So now let's go on to highlighter. So I'm very excited to try this. It's the P. Louise No Such Thing as Too Much Bling Skin Bling. So this was part of I know it was part of her her advent calendar that came out for Christmas. I didn't buy her advent calendar because it was stupidly expensive and I was not really bothered. And I do know that they would eventually bring out some of the products, but they did recently bring out the highlighter. So this is in the shade Star Quality. So I've always wanted P. Louise to release a highlighter, so I'm very happy that they have finally brought out one. I think they came out with about 4 or 5 different shades. This is one that definitely suits me. There's like a gold one and a pink one, and I think this one is definitely more for me. So I'm gonna swatch it because I haven't had a chance to see what it's like. So, oh, that's very pretty. So let's see how it actually looks on my face as opposed to just a swatch. So I do love the packaging as well. Again, her packaging is always like a 5-star, absolutely. But let's see what the highlighter is like, because recently some of her products I feel have been a little bit but let's hope. Oh my god, yes. That is definitely catching on. This is a very, very nice highlighter for sure. Oh yeah, let's enhance my nose even more. This is very nice. I was a bit skeptical in the beginning because I think it looks like it would be quite chalky or that it could be a bit too glittery, but it's kind of like the right amount of like highlight, so I'm very happy about that. I think this was probably around £15, which is not bad like in any sense. I could be wrong. I'll put up the correct price if I am completely wrong, but I got it on her website, and I picked up another product that I'm not going to use in this video, but I will use in a future one, just because I only have so much on my face I can put on. So we're going to go on to the eyes now, and we're just going to go in with some Super Shock shadows because I picked up some during when Colourpop were actually doing free shipping to the UK. So I did pick up the Not a Box of Chocolates palette, which I have done a separate video on, but then I also picked up 2 Super Shock shadows. I got one kind of for free because I got a discount code for my birthday, which Colourpop always do, and I also picked up part of their like Muppets collection, the Fozzie eyeshadow, and I also picked up one of their lipsticks. So I'm not going to use this today because have another lipstick that I want to use, but this is the glowing lip, so I will use this in a future video, but I will be using this today. So this is in the shade Waka Waka, and then I have the shade Satin, which is a beautiful blue, so I am going to use them both today. I'm just going to incorporate the 2 shades together, where I'm going to make the blue the more prominent shade, and then Waka Waka will be the one to kind of blend it in. But I will first prime and then we'll get started. Okay, so we're all primed and ready, so now we're going to go in with Satin. So this is the one that I chose. Essentially, they didn't even give it to me as like the discount code for this. They just gave me discount of all the products, which I found very weird because it did say you get a free Super Shock shadow, and that's what I was expecting, but they just took money off my other products, which, okay, I'm still happy about that. I'm very gracious. So obviously for a hack, if you are on the Colourpop like website and you're like a member, and basically you type in your birthday, they send you a code for a free Super Shock shadow for your birthday, so you could get a free one. So let's get this on. And normally I wouldn't put on a primer, but for some reason Super Shock shadows never look that amazing on me, but let's give this a go and see how it works. Okay, so that first shade is very, very beautiful. I have made a mess of it, so I did have to clean up slightly, but to be honest, if I don't have like my sellotape on, it looks like an absolute mess. But that first shade is insane, and I'm only using just 2 shades, but that is the shade Satin, so that is a beautiful blue. I couldn't say it's a little bit patchy, but I think with certain shades it does take a while to actually just pile a lot on. So now we're going to go into the Fuzzy shade, and I'm very excited because it's like a deep kind of like gold tone, which like Fozzie is one of my favorite characters in the Muppets, so it was for their Christmas collection, and I didn't pick up anything else, to be honest, because I wasn't really that interested in the palette, but I thought I would just pick up something because it's absolutely stunning. So let's get this on and hope, oh, it looks good. I love those. I mean, it's so easy to wear a Super Shock shadow by itself. I tend to put them on with like a matte tone, so I think sometimes that could be my problem. But when I see other people using Super Shock shadows, it looks so easy just to use, but for me, I don't know what it is, it just struggles to give any kind of pop. But these are definitely absolutely gorgeous. So let's go on to mascara. So I have the new mascara by Elf. This is a Lash and Roll mascara. So I actually got this part of like a member exclusive, like an early exclusive. So I picked this up and I'm very excited because it has 2 bristles on it. So you have a bristle at the top and then you have a bristle at the bottom. So it's very kind of, yeah, you get the bristles at the bottom, which I'm assuming for your lower lash line, and then for the large for your upper lash line. So let's hope this looks good. Okay, that's really nice. You can definitely see, like I've said this so many times, mascaras never show up on me properly, but the lower lash line always looks great. All right, so yeah, that looks pretty nice. I mean, I never put on like layers and layers and layers of mascara because I feel like, again, no matter how many I put on, it probably won't be that great. So now we're going to go on to lips. So I was recently in the Morphe store and they still have Jacqueline Cosmetics. So they had a big sale on, and this was one that I managed to find that the box was not open. People open those boxes like they can just swatch it and it's totally fine. It really bloody annoys me. But this is in the shade You Guys. So I got this for about £8-9, when normally I think it's about maybe £19. So I believe it was probably part of the Black Friday sale. But in all honesty, Morphe are constantly on sale. I've said this so many times. It always looks like they're closing down when they just have a massive sale on, and their shelves are really empty. So I'm gonna be very excited because I've not really tried many things by Jacqueline's like makeup line. I really wanted to try her like tinted moisturizer, I think it is, but they were sold out of my shade, so I couldn't get it. So let's hope this looks good. It's gonna look very weird, but let's go. Okay, well that, it was very easy to put on with all just like one swipe, so I didn't have to like dip in again, and the shade is really nice. It's gonna take a moment to dry down, which is totally fine because, you know, most liquid lipsticks are, you know, don't dry down super quick, but this is a really nice, this is like a shade that I would wear every day. It's kind of like a deep purple, which is right up my street. Now lastly, we're going to go in with a setting spray. So I never really use setting sprays on my videos because as soon as I kind of stop the camera, the video is finished and then, you know, the makeup comes off. But I wanted to show you guys what else I got from the beauty outlet. And when I talk about Technic being you know, the same as W7 with their dupes, I found this. and we all know what this looks like. So I picked this up and I think it was like $3.99. So this is their Wake Up and Hydrate setting powder, setting spray. Why do I keep on saying setting powder? Anyway, yeah, I just really wanted to try it and see what it's like. I've not tried the original one. We all know it's the Milk Hydro setting spray, and let's just see what this spray is like, because I'm very intrigued. Okay, it's not the best mister, but let's give this a go. I barely felt anything. I don't know if it went on my face or not. I was literally just doing that. I think more of it went on my mirror as opposed to my face, but it doesn't smell very nice. Oh, that smells horrible. I'm not gonna inhale that because that smells really bad. Okay, I don't know what the milk one smells like. I hope it doesn't smell like that. One day I will try it. But this is my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. What have you picked up recently that has been one of your favorite products? I can say I've liked everything apart from the obvious choice. I mean, it would have been a nice foundation because it does look quite good if it matched me, if it didn't deceive me when it comes to the name of it. Like, I really don't think that's ivory, but again, I have used a bit of my concealer to kind of help the shade tone down a little bit. But yeah, I really like everything. I think my favorite item might have to be either the highlighter, the blush, and even the lipstick, because again, even though it has dried down, it's a little bit tacky, but I feel like it will probably last me a good while. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Hope you guys are doing very, very well, and I'll see you soon.